Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Ivy Forrester's sinister revenge plot. The Bold and the Beautiful is welcoming back fan fave Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, this week on the CBS soap. After being away for 6 years, Ivy's return throws her former nemesis, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, for a loop. What really brings Ivy back to Los Angeles? Keep reading for all the details. Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. According to B&B Spoilers, Ivy Forrester seems to be on a mission to rekindle her romance with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Sure, Liam's great and all, but it's not crazy to think she has ulterior motives. Is Ivy trying to get under Steffy's skin? Kissing the man that they used to fight over in public is certainly one way to go about it. If you were watching Ivy Forrester on The Bold and the Beautiful before she left in 2018, then you are familiar with her beef with Steffy. Steffy and Ivy battled over Liam Spencer and Wyatt Fuller. Steffy physically assaulted Ivy on more than one occasion, to the extent that Ivy actually got a restraining order against her. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal Steffy Forrester and Ivy's beef isn't just over men though. Ivy was friends with Ailey Forrester, who was infamously killed off after a brawl with her cousin. Steffy also was never charged in Allie's death because it was technically self-defense, and Ivy thinks Steffy got away with murder. Sounds familiar, huh? Could Ivy had heard about the Sheila Carter murder and decided to come back to town to share her 2 cents? It's not looking good for Steffy, who is trying to fly under the radar until the cops decide she shouldn't go to jail for stabbing her mother-in-law. The last thing Steffy needs is Ivy drudging up the past and reminding everyone of Ailey Forrester's death. Do you think Ivy has revenge on the mind and came back to town to see that Steffy Forrester doesn't get away with murder again? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and keep checking back here for more B&B spoilers and updates. In the opulent corridors of Forrester Creations, where fashion reigns supreme and secrets swirl like silk, a storm is brewing. Ivy Forrester, once a radiant beacon of loyalty within the Forrester family, now harbors a vendetta simmering beneath her poised exterior. As the sun sets over Los Angeles, casting long shadows across the city, Ivy's plans unfurl like delicate lace, intricate and treacherous. It began with a betrayal, one that cut deeper than the sharpest needle. Ivy had devoted her heart and talent to the Forrester dynasty, only to be cast aside like last season's trend. Ridge Forrester, the patriarch of the family, had favored his blood over Ivy's dedication, leaving her bruised and bitter. But Ivy is no delicate flower to wilt under the weight of betrayal. No, she is a force to be reckoned with, a woman scorned and fueled by vengeance. With meticulous precision, Ivy sets her sights on the heart of Forrester Creations, ready to unleash a scheme that will shake the very foundation of the family empire. Her first move is subtle, a whisper in the ear of a trusted confidant. Slowly, she plants the seeds of doubt, sowing discord among the once united ranks of the Forrester clan. As whispers turn to murmurs and murmurs to murmurs, Ivy watches with satisfaction as the cracks begin to appear in the facade of harmony. Family loyalties are tested, alliances strained, and Ivy's presence looms over every whispered conversation and furtive glance. But Ivy's revenge is not satisfied with mere discord. No, she seeks to strike at the heart of the Forrester legacy, to leave a mark that will never fade. With cunning and guile, she orchestrates a series of events designed to tarnish the family name, to drag it through the mud, and leave it gasping for air. Her targets are carefully chosen, each one a pawn in Ivy's game of deception. From the boardroom to the bedroom, no one is safe from her calculated wrath. Secrets are exposed, scandals erupt, and Ivy watches with cold satisfaction as the Forrester empire begins to crumble under the weight of its own sins. But Ivy's revenge is not without its consequences. As the fallout from her actions spreads like wildfire, she finds herself caught in a web of her own making, tangled in a maze of lies and deceit. And as the truth threatens to unravel her carefully constructed facade, Ivy realizes that the price of revenge may be higher than she ever imagined. In the hallowed halls of Forrester Creations, where ambition and desire collide in a whirlwind of passion and betrayal, Ivy Forrester stands alone, a solitary figure amidst the chaos she has wrought. And as she gazes upon the wreckage of her enemies, she knows that victory has come at a cost too steep to bear. But even as the dust settles and the echoes of her revenge fade into the night, Ivy Forrester remains unbowed. For in the world of the bold and the beautiful, where power is the ultimate currency and betrayal lurks behind every smile, there is no room for mercy, And Ivy Forrester, with her heart of ice and her eyes aflame with righteous fury, will stop at nothing to claim her rightful place among the titans of fashion. In the glamorous realm of Los Angeles, where the sun-kissed streets whisper secrets and scandals brew behind every designer-clad facade, the Forrester family reigned supreme. Among them, Ivy Forrester stood as a beacon of elegance and sophistication, her emerald eyes hiding depths of ambition and resentment. The Forrester mansion, with its sprawling grounds and opulent interiors, housed a web of familial intrigue and bitter rivalries. At the heart of it all, Ivy simmered with a desire for retribution, her mind concocting a scheme so audacious it could shake the very foundations of the fashion empire. It began with a whisper, a tantalizing hint dropped at a lavish soiree attended by the city's elite. Ivy, draped in couture that could rival the stars, mingled effortlessly, her smile concealing the sharpness of her intentions. Amidst the clinking of champagne glasses and the murmur of gossip, Ivy planted the seeds of her revenge. Her target? The golden sign of the Forrester dynasty, none other than Steffy Forrester, whose beauty and ambition had long cast a shadow over Ivy's own aspirations. With meticulous precision, Ivy wove a narrative of betrayal and deceit, painting Steffy as the villain in a tale of forbidden love and shattered trust. As whispers turned to rumors and rumors to scandal, the Forrester family found themselves ensnared in Ivy's intricate web. Dark secrets threatened to unravel the carefully curated facade of perfection, and Ivy watched with satisfaction as the foundations of Steffy's empire began to crumble. But Ivy's thirst for revenge was far from quenched. With each passing day, her scheme grew bolder, her manipulation more calculated. She danced on the edge of morality, driven by a hunger for justice that bordered on obsession. In the dimly lit corridors of the Forrester mansion, Ivy plotted her next move, her heart pounding with adrenaline-fueled determination. She knew that to truly strike at the heart of her enemies, she would have to risk everything, even if it meant sacrificing her own innocence in the process. And so Ivy set her sights on the ultimate prize, control of the Forrester legacy itself. With cunning and guile, she maneuvered her way into the inner circle of power, her charm masking the cold calculation of her ambition. But as Ivy delved deeper into the murky waters of deception, she found herself teetering on the brink of self-destruction. The lines between right and wrong blurred, and she struggled to reconcile the consequences of her actions with the righteousness of her cause. Caught in a whirlwind of desire and despair, Ivy wrestled with her conscience, torn between the allure of vengeance and the weight of her own guilt. She knew that to continue down this treacherous path would mean sacrificing everything she held dear, but the pull of retribution was too strong to resist. In a climactic showdown that shook the very foundations of the Forrester dynasty, Ivy's true motives were laid bare for all to see. As the dust settled and the echoes of her betrayal reverberated through the halls of power, Ivy stood alone, her heart heavy with the weight of her sins. But even in the aftermath of her downfall, there was a glimmer of redemption. For in exposing the corruption that lurked beneath the veneer of privilege, Ivy had sparked a revolution, igniting a fire in the hearts of those who dared to dream of a world where justice prevailed over power. And as she watched the sun set over the glittering skyline of Los Angeles, Ivy Forrester knew that though her journey had been fraught with darkness, her legacy would endure as a testament to the power of courage, resilience, and the undying quest for truth.